welcome back. This is the second map, best out of 3. There's going to be 2 best out of 3 series tonight. This is the first one. Oh, it's just an iPhone. It's all good. It's between Team Global and Team Fnatic, who did just pick up the Inferno in 5 form, 16-5. They made it look very easy indeed. So, Team Global need to win this map to keep their dreams alive. The dreams of winning this, which is the CS Arena Hitbox Championships, with 2,000 euros on the line. So, you know, they're playing for something, that's for sure. And, well, it's just one-on-one with the knives. And actually, Team Global are going to pick it up. So, by the way, this is a CT map, but not by a massive margin. It's a very even map, probably the most even in the whole map pool. So, with Team Global starting on CT, is your money on them?
I'm not sure. I'm quite interested to see if they have dusted away the cobwebs after Inferno, because there's no doubting that was a hammering that they received. But as you said before, maybe they can just shake them away and get back onto point. I would say it's an advantage to them, but I also agree that Mirage is one, if not the most even map. So it's a difficult one to call in that respect. But Fnatic, look at this. They're going to be pushing A very aggressively. It's just Olofmeister here on the site. Pyth is in connector, so he can quickly rotate if needs be. Olofmeister firing out with a P2000, gets absolutely decimated from Devil Walk. Now it's all on Pyth. He's going to fall as well. And Fnatic picking up from where they left off with Inferno. Bomb is down. 2 players as well. JW actually kills Schneider, shooting him in the back of the head. It's now all down to Dennis on 5 hit points. He's picked up 1. And I do not fancy his chances. And Fnatic looking oh so strong.
I've got haunting images of Inferno already. They made that look so easy. Olofmeister initially doing some good damage. I kind of thought, okay, he's playing this well. He's getting off some shots and he's just going to stay alive, wait for the rotates. But Devil Walk made sure of that wasn't going to happen, even. He made sure that it wasn't going to happen. So he just destroyed him. That gave him the entrance, and they kind of left A wide open. They didn't really put too much resistance there at all. They emphasised more mid and B, so that cost them dearly. 1-0 to Fnatic. Team Global, I really feel, have got to get some confidence. They've got to start making those pushes that they're known for. They've got to get a bit more aggressive, a bit more rowdy kind of thing. They can't just sit back and let Fnatic have map control like they did on Inferno. If they do that, it's game over, simple as that. So, you know, it's just ecos. They've got time to kind of work out how they want to play it. Fnatic at this point will just want to limit the amount of guns that they lose. So far so good. 2 kills have gone their way. Sight might spot 1 in B apps though. A few CZs and a Deagle brought up, so there has been an investment in this round. They will hope to get a few. JW with a nice flick. Sight, you would have put your house on him, killing him there, but JW somehow survived it. Still no kills for Team Global. Another, well, there we go. There's a kill. Dennis gets 1. Can he get any more? Damage control, remember, for Fnatic. Any more kills would be bad. But no, that's a pretty reasonable round. Only 1 man gone down. 2-0 Fnatic. It's looking very good for them indeed.
Yeah, cannot really add anything else there. Fnatic are just on cruise control, and Team Global, they need to bounce back. They need to do it very quickly, because we saw how fast that avalanche will fire down the mountain from Fnatic if they get some quick frags and rounds in succession. And they're looking to do just that once again. As Pyth is going to be occupying connector again. Slipe does open things up nicely there on JW, so that's going to give him a weapon. I'm going to fire this one over across the Twist because he's so low on hit points. Smart play from him. But question now from Fnatic. How do they bounce back after that one? Do they play aggressive? Are they going to try and get some picks with their weapon advantage? So far, looks like 3 of them are going to stack up in the mid, with Devil Walk hiding round going into the B apps right about now. So difficult one to call this, Jono. I have a feeling they're going to push through short very, very quickly onto B. Also looking into around the window, Sniper's Nest area, but unbeknownst to them,
look at this
Python
stack
pull
from
himself back.
Team Global. 4 members there. This is a very good play from them tactically. They've already got 1. 3 plays 3. Twist gets another. Looking very good. Twist with another again. Now Schneider and Twist, the man doing all the work. 1-on-1. Can Schneider get it? He has the health advantage just. 45 plays 100, and it's Schneider that comes out on top, securing the 3rd round, but only just. Sorry to cut you out, but you know, 4 members there on the B site stacked up. What a great idea from Team Global. They read that situation perfectly.
They did.
Unfortunately, couldn't quite manage to get it.
Yeah, that's it. But they did do quite a bit of damage in terms of weapons they picked up, and now they're going to be full buying as well, John. So they have the AWP, they have the advantage in the form of being able to dig in deep. But Fnatic proved on T side of Infernal that just didn't matter to them. Olaf Meister is going to pick up the return kill on Devil Walk, but again, Fnatic they can afford to lose a couple weapons here. They can afford to trade.
Yeah, trading will favour terrorists because, of course, you push as a team and you probably only face 1 or 2 CTs. But Dennis says screw that advantage and he's got one for himself at middle with that AWP. So straight away bringing it back to their favour. 4 plays 3. They're leaving the mid fairly open actually. They've got 1 man in window. Just to mention it, mid is a very, very crucial part of this map. So it's interesting to see how CT teams play it. But Dennis and Pronax both, well, Dennis took down Pronax after he got 1, so straight back down to a 3 versus 2 now, and the 2 lone members are on B site. And look at Olaf Meister's positioning. He knows where they are, so do his teammates. This must be a global round. Thanks to a good flank from Olaf Meister, the information is just invaluable. Now all they have to do is get the kills. I mean, well, all they have to do is get the kills. They've got JW and Schneider to deal with. Schneider actually with a lovely shot. I was going to say he's got the AWP and not JW, it's a normal AWPer. But Schneider, well, he's showing us why he's got it. A nice quick scope from him. Dennis is going to go over to this A site, actually. So, a man on either site, 2 plays 1. Oh, and the time. I don't normally miss that out, but this time I didn't notice it. The time's going to go down. Good round from Global. Losing 3 members, though, so you got to say, Fnatic are going to buy again. They're not out of the woods yet, Team Global, but they've got the first round on the board.
Yeah, they certainly do, and I think they're caught in 2 minds of to buy or just save, and I think, oh, they are going to buy, indeed. Galil's coming in, CZs as well, and they do, of course, have the AWP, but was saved over from Schneider, which, you said it before, it was a beautiful flick shot. I honestly thought that he was going to be killed there, but proving me wrong. Fnatic, they're not in brilliant shape for this round, especially as Flusher has been picked up first. There's Twist, he has peaked short at the right time, through onto mid. Devil Walk does come back with a kill of his own though with the CZ, so they do find themselves a player down, but look at that, JW on 6, Devil Walk on 36, both being tagged up. Hive will finish that one off, and suddenly in a blink of an eye, the round goes to Team Global, only lost the 1 weapon as well, so that was a very good round for them.
Yeah, safe and secure. Now they're building the confidence, they're building the momentum. Maybe we're not going to see a thrashing again after all. I'm definitely happy about that personally. I kind of think the Team Global have the edge, to be honest. It's 1-0 to Fnatic. The pressure's on them. They are very good on Mirage, so they just need to get, I'd say they need 9 rounds, maybe 10 as CT to be happy. Against Fnatic, that is, because Fnatic are very strong as CT themselves. Here come the early exchanges. Sype and Twist get 1. JW's got 1 as well. Twist with another. I'm going to call him out. He's playing magnificently at the moment. Olaf Meister, simple as you like. It's going to spray down the 2 remaining members. 2 guns collected. It's not a bad result considering they were on eco. So the scores are all tied up 3-3. Now Fnatic will want to pick up this round and stop the momentum Team Global are gathering, because you've got to say they are gathering some.
Well, certainly that's 3 rounds in a row now. They were 3-0 behind, and completely agree. Momentum is starting to shift in their favour. Remember, this is their map, and they did win the 9th round and elected to go CT side. JW did catch a few bullets, going to catch a few more. Will find himself 6 foot under. Twister as well comes in, gets himself a double. Definitely starting to find his form here. Top fragging for either side. Flusher tries his best to pick up as many weapons as possible, but just got the 1. And another round to Team Global, who are starting to build up a bit of bank here as well. 8,000 on Olaf Meister, 7,000 on Dennis. They're looking in good shape.
Yeah, pretty rich. Looking good, absolutely. 4-3, they've taken the lead for the first time. Possibly in the series, I might be wrong. But things are looking up for them all of a sudden. After losing that map terribly, you've got to say, on Inferno. They're coming back here, definitely. And Fnatic are brandishing the CZs, they're rocking the pistols, they can't afford guns. So you would say that Team Global have the advantage here in the round again. A good nade is going to do great damage, and actually more than that, gets a kill. Dennis has got 1, Twist gets another, and they're dropping like flies. This is an anti-eco round, but Team Global making it look good. Can JW get? No, it's not JW, Schneider, Schneider, he can't get any more. So a very clean round, only dropping 1 member. My producer's taking the mick out of me in my ear. It's very off-putting. It's not helpful. 5-3 is the score. Team Global actually looking very good. And I would actually pin them to do very well in this half. Because to me, they're gathering confidence. And as soon as that happens, they get aggressive. And it suits them a lot better.
Exactly. But look at JW's positioning. I thought he might be able to outmaneuver them. But Pyth does get the upper hand. Twist again. He's just been so consistent on this so far, but Flusher and Schneider come in and say, look, we're not quite out of this just yet. You got momentum, but we can bounce back. Dennis is going to get a nice rope shot on Devil Walk. Gets a CZ as well. I felt like Schneider could have got the upper hand, but now it's all going to be on Flusher. 17 hit points in health remaining. He's rotating towards the B site. Took the bomb, rushed through T-spawn. He's having second thoughts right now. And in actual fact, if he was to push this right here, he would have a free bomb plant because Sype and Dennis are still around jungle. So this is going to be a bomb plant unless Flusher comes off the bomb after hearing the movement in kitchen. Nope, he's going to get the definite money for his team. The question now is, can he pull off an insane clutch? He doesn't have hit points on his side, but he does have the aim, or does he? Because there's Sype. And that will be 6-3.
Yeah, I like the decision from the CTs. It's a small thing, but crucial when you counter terrorists to be working as a team and together, and so they opted to kind of stay as a pair rather than splitting up and going a site each, and I really like that. So they've got a lot more chance of you know, taking him down when it comes to it, and well, they didn't even need to because Sype just took him out and secured the 6th round on the board for them. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Team Global. They're not afraid to take those duels and, you know, do those early pushes. And they're not giving up mid very easily either. Thanks to some good smokes, they will get room here, Fnatic. But, for instance, Short is being challenged. And look at that, Sype gets the kill from Short. Revenge low by Schneider, so that's not all bad from Fnatic's point of view. Twist is pretty low as well. And Devil Walk actually secures his fate. Twist drops, and now all of a sudden, Fnatic have the advantage. Just as I was singing Team Global's praises. Is the bomb going to go to this B site? Yes, it is. There is a man lurking actually in middle. Who is that? I'm going to go over on my mouse. Oh, Olafmeister takes him down and Dennis gets one. Back to a 3-on-2. The advantage, well, pretty even. The bomb's down. So that's, well, almost a 6th member. But JW gets another 2-on-2 hit. Pyth and Dennis got to find the members and defuse the bomb. Pyth starts off proceedings pretty well, getting JW. And can he get the second? Yes, he can. The stand-in stands up and makes his presence known. Great round from him. Great round from Global, making sure that Fnatic didn't get it in the end. 7-3. Looking good, actually, for them.
They really needed this confidence injection after that first map of Inferno. 16-5 was the scoreline if you didn't catch it. So, Team Global, a lot of people in the chat as well were saying, oh my god, goodbye skins, but they are bouncing back. And they could make a real good go of it here on this half. You can see right now that Fnatic, 3 players in the mid, 2 in apps on B side. They are looking to again try and stack this one up and see what they can make do. But unfortunately, Team Global, they have just been dictating the pace very well. And it's saying, look, we'll stop, we'll go, and we have to play on our terms. And right now, Twist again is going to be pushing the short, trying to make a real nuisance of himself, being a pain in the backside. And Fnatic, they looked really clinical on Inferno with their aggressive pushes. They never really stopped. It was like a well-oiled machine, but they're kind of stalling this one out. Twist has gone down from Schneider, which is certainly going to open up big. Now it's just Sype. He's fallen prey and fallen victim to Devil Walk. Crossfire comes in from around connector, but it's not enough to pick up any kills. Here comes Dennis in the kitchen with his ore. 2 players down. Fnatic will get this bomb planted, and they do need this round themselves. It's looking good for them, Jono.
Yeah, clean round, pretty easy in the end. I was about to say they seem very undecided and disorganised, like conversely to Inferno, exactly what you were saying. But in the end they did have a plan, and it was a B split, which was very simple. They got the entrance on short, and then Devil was able to get apartments control as well. So a simple strategy once again, working out really well for them. Olafmeister's going to be a pain in the arse and take down Schneider. Can't get any more, but he has the money, so it's definitely well worth it from his point of view. So another round on the board for Fnatic. Things are looking pretty close actually. An average scoreline, as I said, would probably be 8-7 favouring the CTs. So there's definitely room for Fnatic to come back in this half. And if it comes to 8-7, then it's gonna be pretty hot for the second half, you've got to say, because Fnatic CT is very good as well. Dennis rebuying that AWP. I'm surprised Olivemeister's not AWPing. He often does on Mirage, but maybe he's saving that for the terrorist side. Pyth gets one, Pronax drops. Dennis did get tagged, but Sipe, look at this, coming in from short, working wonders from that position. He's really playing short down to a T. He's being aggressive where he should be, passive where he should be, and he's making it work out really well. And all of a sudden we've got 5 plays 3. Twist shuts down JW through a smoke. Somebody report him. Is Sipe going to get another? No, he's not. Devilwalk gets one back, but it's 4 versus 1. This is looking good for Team Global. 8-4, I would assume.
Certainly looking that way, unless Devilwalk plays himself out of this game. That's not going to happen. I do agree with you. Olafmeister may be realising that he's not on firing off on all cylinders, but remember, if they do win this map, they're going to be going to train, and I don't need to remind you, John, of that 1v3 clutch he pulled off with an AWP on that. So
no, please don't. Please don't, that squeal.
We could still have some epic play, some highlight reels coming up if Team Global were to pick themselves up this map, and so far it's looking pretty good for them. 8-4 to the good. Olafmeister now, speak of the devil, he's pushing upstairs, and he is going to get Flusher from behind, who's completely caught with his pants down. Again, it's going to give Team Global so much advantages. Here comes the A push though. Devilwalk to Schneider, taking point. Devilwalk falls, and that's going to be the return kill from Schneider. Picks up his second, but Pronax is so low. JW also gets himself a kill, so they have moved a player ahead. And can they take that bomb and get it planted is the key question. Now, Olafmeister will get a nice headshot on Schneider, looking for his return kill on Pronax as well. But that bomb has gone down. 2v2 situation. But look at that, 40 hit points between Fnatic's players. And both Olafmeister and Twist on plus 70. Here we go, Olafmeister comes in, 1-for-1 exchange. It's all down to this, another 1v1. Pronax is 1 bullet away from death, and Twist will oblige and get the defuse. 9-4 the scoreline.
Oh, it's tense, isn't it? It's really close. Which is it's a lot better for the spectator's point of view, definitely. Something I will say, Fnatic shouldn't have even got into that position as far as I'm concerned. A really nice push from Olafmeister. You could say it was like a reconnaissance mission. Gave them the call that it's going to be A, 100%, and even still, with 4 members over on that A bomb site, Fnatic were able to get in, get the bomb down, so fair play to them. They did seriously well, considering the situation they were in. But I think it was Twist that came up big in the 1 versus 1. JW and Schneider, in the meantime, have got 1 each, and now it's a 4 versus 3. You barely know it though, because Schneider's only on 7 HP, so all of a sudden the advantage could be eliminated. Actually, Flusher's a little bit tagged as well. Fnatic just biding their time. They've got mid control pretty much, so they're going to just work with it. And Team Global, well, they're doing the same. They're actually going to put emphasis on mid, make sure there's nobody there. That's going to give them information. And since there is a member on this A site, that'll signal to them it's B. But Flusher, with some nice spray, is going to take down Twist in the middle, actually. You would have thought Twist would have got that kill. HP after, he says. And Fnatic, knowing that Team Global are assuming that it's B, are going to go to A. So it's mind games all around. And the rotate's going to come from Olafmeister. What a fantastic call from Pronax, in-game leader of Fnatic, making them rotate round. But remember, Flusher's health is only on 3. So this could immediately become a 2-on-2. But the bomb will go down, and Team Global will have to do the retake.
A tough one, bomb goes down, but look at the kills coming in from Olafmeister. And suddenly again, another clutch round going potentially into Team Global's hands, and it was a complete role reversal on Inferno, where Fnatic always seem to snatch these ones away. The round's not over just yet, but Flush is in a really terrible position in terms of his hit points. He will fall. And that's going to be 10-4, so this is a complete mirror's image of Inferno, where Team Global are looking to dominate the first half.
Yep, they've got confidence now. They're looking like Team Global. As simple as that. Do you remember that advert? I don't know what it was an advert for, but there was a punchline and it said, "It brings you back to you." I think that's relevant here. You know, the stretching or whatever they did in the little interlude has brought them back to Team Global, the aggressive, confident team of Swedish aim stars, and they're showing us their skills at the moment. 10-4, absolutely doubling Fnatic's score. It is CT favoured, but not massively, so 10-4 is a very good scoreline for Team Global. And if they win the pistol round, then they're going to be laughing, and we're probably going to be going towards train. But We're not at that stage yet. This is the last round of the half. The push is going to be B. A straight push out. That's actually, they're not doing anything fancy this round. They're just going to pile out. And JW and Pronax have opened up the site for them. Olifmeister is going to take down a flanking Devil Walk. Cheeky boy in kitchen there. Didn't work out for him though. Flusher is going to take down Python. Olifmeister is the last man. 1 versus 4. It's probably going to be 5-10. That is not a terrible round for a terrorist team to have, especially considering Fnatic's CT side is strong. But Team Global will be happy considering their recent performance on Inferno. So 10-5 is the scoreline. And we're going to switch over here. Is your money on Global at this point, or do you think Fnatic are going to come back and win it?
I do think Fnatic will probably come back here, but I'm very happy for Team Global that that's just what the doctor ordered for them. They needed something to stabilize their fairly rocky first map, as we've mentioned a bunch of times already, but Inferno really was a brutal thing to watch if you're a Team Global fan, or indeed if you bet on them. So I'm happy they managed to pull this one back somewhat. But this is the moment where you'd have to feel Fnatic. If they're going to step up to the plate on Mirage, it's going to be right here, right now. Team Global, though, they're going to be stacking A. So many smokes coming down. 5 or 6 in total. Here come the decoys as well, and now here comes the push. All players pushing together in unison. They smoked out every conceivable area. They're going to get the bomb down as well, and now it's a question of can Fnatic retake the site. Python's going to open things up nicely after the bomb plant with the headshot onto JW, and this is looking really good for Team Global. I'm very impressed by that set piece. And so far, it's paying out dividends for them, but there's 2 quick fire kills from Fnatic. Flusher and Devil Walk. There's Schneider. Schneider with another one as well. It's now in a 2v1 situation. They must have a general idea of where Scythe is, and Schneider gets another one. Beautiful play from Fnatic. They're going to get the defuse as well, and that is going to be 10-6.
Oh my god, Schneider. Because, I'm shell-shocked, man, as that was absolutely sick from Schneider. He got like 3 there, I think. He got like 2 1 balls. That was just sensational from him. And Team Global are looking so good, as you said. I've called them to be a team that are not tactical, but here they are pulling off the most elaborate strategy you'll ever see, with like every little nook and cranny smoked off. They just walked onto the A bomb site, but the afterplant situation let them down. Or maybe I should say Schneider came in and just destroyed them all, but a good round for Fnatic in the end. 6-10, and we're probably going to see now 9-10, considering they're going to be on eco, and yeah, a great round for Fnatic, it looks like. Schneider's going to finish things off here, so yeah, it's probably going to be 9-10, and all of a sudden we're back to a very equal scoreline indeed, with Fnatic on the easier side as well.
Yeah, big rounds coming in for Fnatic. They did just lose 2 weapons, and Team Global, interesting enough, they're going to be going for the buy. So they're looking to try and halt this onslaught before the Juggernaut chugs on too far down the tracks. But this is a big risk. This is high risk, high reward, John. And if they lose this, they're going to be skint, for want of a better term there, for lack of a better term. They're going to be really low on funds. And Schneider is going to open up the round on Olofmeister. So it's kind of precarious at best right now for them. Team Global not fully committing to anything. Dennis is playing the most aggressive by far, going into connector, but he gets a grenade to the face for his troubles, and will find himself silenced momentarily for this round. Team Global, wow, they're just not looking that aggressive Swedish team that we all know and love watching. They're kind of playing this one stalled out. They're looking for a pick to try and get themselves back into this round, but Fnatic, they're doing the right thing. They're just saying, nope, you have to come to us, you have to plant the bomb, so we're just going to dig in deep.
Yeah, nice goal from Pronax there through the grate. 2 plays 4. Gets wrong, this is still possible for Global, but JW is going to make it all that much harder. Twist, now the only member alive, does have the bomb in hand. And yeah, a little bit of a, what's the word? Oh, tentative. Yeah, that's the one. Good word, eh? Tentative round there from Team Global, taking their time, not really taking anywhere with much force or anywhere like a single direction. They were spread out, just looking everywhere for any CTs on show. And Fnatic were set up very well for that kind of play. They had short absolutely on lock. They had middle from window locked down as well. And it went their way, absolutely. And our Team Global, well, just Twist actually, is going to save his AK. So we're probably going to see 10-9, possibly 10-10. And Team Global will have to start winning rounds, otherwise the momentum is going to be too much against them. And all of a sudden, we were singing Team Global's praises, but Fnatic are right back in it.
Oh, absolutely. And there's an auto sniper as well, just rubbing salt in the wounds of Team Global. And it's going to be on Schneider. Let's see where he's going to be covering. He's gone on to B, so they've called this one. They've read the script, and they are certainly reacting in kind. They realise that the B push may very well be on Twist, but the only AK-47 is going to be pushing in first. The heavily tagged up Devil Walker has to drop down from the apps. And that's going to give them some much needed information. It's actually going to give both teams information, so I'm not sure who comes out better here. But Flush is still on A, all by his lonesome. No one's going to be pushing him just yet. There's still plenty of time for both these sides, Jono. This is a real tense round, because you look at where Fnatic are setting up shop. If Team Global push through B, it's going to be a massacre.
Yeah, they've really stacked it, and they're actually going to push it, but Dennis, with two gorgeous headshots, Steve said, coming out for Dennis. Wow, that was gorgeous to watch. JW and Flusher now are going to save just like that, and Dennis wakes up, comes in massive. I'm speechless, that was so sexy, but Team Global are actually going to take it against the odds, and they're going to pick up the 11th round. And Fnatic now are staring defeat in the face after that gorgeous individual showing from the man that is tragically going to be leaving the team. Let us take over. I did take a breath. That was sensational.
Man, I said it's going to be a massacre. What I didn't foresee is a beautiful double kill from that CZ, and that open up the round. It's going to win Team Global this round as well. And it's plays like that that can win you matches, and maybe that is the moment where Team Global secure this Mirage map.
Yeah, wow. You know, I said that they're exciting to watch, and that's exactly what I was trying to build up for. These gorgeous individual plays that every player in this server is capable of. You know, give or take a few. I'm not going to call people out, but you've got support players, and then you've got the kind of aim stars, and Dennis is the aim star of Team Global, along with pretty much the whole team. Actually, they're just that kind of team. That's why I love watching them. But both teams are fully equipped, good arsenals all around. Team Global now with a 3-round cushion. They've got the lead. They just need 5 rounds as terrorists. It's not that much of a big ask. They can certainly do it. If they pick up this round, it might put Fnatic on an eco, and it will help them out that much more. So Team Global will really want to pick up this round. Olofmeister is rocking the Scar 20, interestingly enough. Not going for the AWP. It's actually Schneider's, so he's picked that up and he's going to come back from the grave and use it against him. Very slow round, tentative once again. Now I've remembered the word, I'm going to use it because I like it. Bronax actually taking down Twist. That should have been Twist's kill, surely. And well, Flusher's got action here. A lot of pressure. It's a Python's taken down. 3-on-3. Early exchanges here, and well, Pronax with a grenade is going to take down Dennis. Actually, 9 HP. Who says you need any more than that when you've got a grenade? But Pronax as well as Schneider very heavily tagged here. Python sniped the 2 remaining members. The CTs are set up for it. They know it's going to be an A. They could certainly pull it off, but some good shots once again. Look at that! Schneider's just banged him through the woods. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Pyth drops to a headshot through the wall, absolute madness. And now you've got to say Sipe, well, the last one remaining does have the first, but he's only going to get one, and Fnatic pick up around 9-11. Some more sexy Counter-Strike though.
I think Olofmeister's LOL pretty much just summons all that up. Like, I have no idea that wallbang position even existed, Jono. But I'm sure Olofmeister found out the hard way. Yeah, exactly. Write that one down, jump on a server and make that work for you. But all things said and done, 11-9 now is the scoreline. Fnatic, again, have the weapons, but there's Olofmeister. The man himself, we just mentioned him. It's going to open up things nicely. Bonax, as he peeks the corner, gets flashed. That was such a good flashbang, timed to perfection from Team Global. And that's going to allow them to maneuver themselves through into mid, take short, take the underpass. And now Cypher's also just to the right-hand side on the corner from Connector. So they have this mid locked down right now. But Fnatic, they need to play this one safe. If they go peeking, they get caught. You know, especially Schneider, who's playing with fire a tiny bit there with Twist. If he'd have been picked off, that would have been ripe for the taking from Team Global. So I have to feel that Fnatic, they have to dig in here. They have to try and make some plays. Just like that, Pronax getting that kill could prove to be absolutely detrimental from Team Global's health in this round. 45 seconds to go. They are certainly edging their way towards the B site, and now they're going to push through short, through apps as well. Pronax is hearing himself some footsteps, but look at that, Flusher and Schneider completely caught off guard on the A bomb site. They're only just moving right now. Bombs going down from Olafmeister, and suddenly Fnatic are in a really sticky situation once again. There's Devil Walk though with a nice headshot on Olafmeister. Pyth comes back. There's an AWP from Dennis. They do have the player advantage with the bomb down. This should be their round. Dennis gets another one on the Devil Walk. And unbeknownst to him, last player, Schneider, was also on short. So this should be the 12-9 to Team Global.
Big plays from Dennis. Really nice AWPing there. It's a shame to see him leave the team, actually. He is, in my mind, quite an integral player within Team Global. So it's a shame he's going to be leaving. Twist actually putting salt on the wounds, to quote you, and he's going to kill Schneider, who had a scar 20. So that's bad decision making from Schneider. He should have backed off and made sure that he kept the scar. There's no reason to face, you know. They're actually in a worse economic situation than Team Global, so the reasoning behind that is beyond me. 12-9, and Team Global are looking good. They're edging towards the victory here. You've got to feel it's now in their favour. If they secure this round in good fashion, they're definitely setting themselves up for a map 2 win. But Dennis is going to secure that advantage, and so is Pyth. And lovely headshot onto short. Pronax drops. He has been a nuisance on that shot, so killing him early is definitely a good thing. Devil Walk with a nice CZ is going to reply, taking down Pyth. Forwards and backwards. But 4 plays 2. Team Global have this A bomb site, and Fnatic are now staring defeat in the face, facing probably 13 rounds to their 9. It's time to step up, or time to start thinking about train. It's that simple. It's getting to that point here. If Team Global, let's say they take this round, if they win the round after this, I think Fnatic are going to be seriously worried.
Well, definitely they will be. What I also like is JW does pick up a kill on Twist, so it's trying to do as much damage as possible economically. What I like here from Team Global is they've mixed it up. They haven't just gone for B every round, they've gone for A plenty of times. They've been trying to lock down mid, which is oh so important on Mirage, so they're keeping Fnatic guessing. They're not playing this one too obviously. Olafmeister does get a kill before falling, but again, it's going to be Team Global who come out with the extra weapon as a result of that round. Full buy-up is possible from Fnatic, so they're going to have plenty of assault rifles, but I really like how Team Global is spicing things up here. They're not predictable in the slightest.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with you. And mid has been emphasised a lot on the terrorist side. They've had control of it a lot, so that's always good on Mirage. It's such an important area. And Fnatic have actually interestingly put 3 members up aggressive here. Pronax is going to take point. I think he's going to back off, having seen one, and Pyth punishes him. Schneider's going to take down Twist though, so forwards and backwards once again. Schneider though got tagged, so the advantage was firmly with Team Global after that push. But I do very much like the idea behind that. Fnatic mixing it up. In fact, I was going to say, and I'm not lying here to sound clever, but I was going to say I'd like to see an aggressive mid push here from Fnatic. You know, change the pace a little bit, throw Team Global off guard. Because as you said, absolutely 100% agree with you, they've dictated the pace. They've had good map control. They've had a lot of headway, and they've been able to go wherever they wanted at whatever time they've wanted, because Fnatic have given them so much room. So I do like the idea behind that, Fnatic pushing aggressively. But 4 plays 4, and the bomb is going to go to this A bomb site. Pyth is going to be the lurker. Seems to be that in Global Offensive there is always somebody that does play that lurker role. He's going to make it work. Oh, does he? He doesn't actually get the kill. Olafmeister, well, it's forwards to backwards. It's now Pyth and JW. I think, did he miss the shot in window? Was it JW in window there? Pyth should have got the kill earlier on, I think. So 1-on-1 here. Bomb in hand. The time is going against him though. JW is going to push in, nearly getting the frag, but Pyth finally manages to take him down. Making up for his earlier mistake, picking up the AWP as well. 14-9.
Yeah, and just going on to what you were saying before about the lurker, like the lone wolf role, and you normally find that it's the sub that plays that role because his communication, his tactics aren't going to be down with the rest of the players, and of course, Pyth is stepping in for Crims for this match, so it makes complete sense that he'd go off and kind of do his own thing and call on TS or whatever voice communication program they're on as to where players are or aren't, because of course that's still very vital information. So going forward here, Fnatic, they have to eco on up. CZ's and a Deagle in hand. And look at this, Team Global. They're sniffing out the weakness. Blood is in the water on the A side. Olaf Meister with a nice little flick there onto Flush's head. He will be picking that kill up comfortably. And here comes the aftermath. Another kill from Olaf Meister. But look at JW, who managed to get round the backside into the ramp. And now they're trying to encircle the side of Team Global. JW very nearly landing that AWP shot. So close yet so far. Down to a 1v2 with the bomb down as well. Schneider on 30 hit points. I don't fancy his chances in this situation. Cypher's very low on though himself with 15. So if Schneider can pull off a crazy headshot, maybe this is still on. No, it's not. There's Pyth. The man stepped in and he's second top for his team. You've got to give him mad props here. And that's 6 map points now to Team Global.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 kills for Pyth. Big plays from him. I said he's a very capable guy. We didn't see it really from any of the Team Global players last map. But yeah, they've certainly woken up. They've turned up to the occasion finally. As you say, 15-9, 6 map points. And JW says, screw you smoke, screw you physics. Takes down Olifmeister through the hay. Not really quite. What shot? I can't even speak anymore. Put it that way. But Twist gets one to Devil Walk. JW with another. Dennis chiming in with one for himself. Orbs galore here. 3 plays 3. They do have access to this A bomb site, and Fnatic have actually rotated round to this B bomb site, so they're going to get the entrance. This could be the final round we see of the Mirage. Train is on the horizon here. Team Global have got to be feeling it at this point. Pronax, JW and Schneider, they're going to be the ones stopping the onslaught, but some clever play from Pronax is going to allow him the flank. He is the player to look out for in my mind. JW takes down the planter, missing the second shot. Uncharacteristically, 2-on-2 now. Pronax, as I said, coming up from behind. I don't think they're aware of it yet. He's going to get one. Can he get the second? No, he can't. Now it's just Dennis has the AWP in hand. Not the ideal weapon for this scenario. Can he get anything from it here? Doesn't really matter if they lose the round because they've still got plenty more. And he misses the shot, so Schneider's going to punish him for that mistake and clinch the round. But just 5 more. I say but. 5 more to pick up just for overtime. It's not likely. Team Global rubbing the hands at this point.
Yeah, looking in command right now. Our Team Global. Comfortable rebuy for them with an AWP on top of that for Dennis. He missed a couple of shots in that last round, but it's not going to phase him too high. He's on 19 for 13 in terms of his KDA, so he's been performing slowly and steadily throughout this game. Top fragger for both sides. Olaf Meister on 22 for Team Global, 21 for Schneider on the opposite side. And speaking of Olaf Meister, he comes in, picks up the first one. Pyth is there to answer the call from his fallen comrade, as he will take down Schneider in connector. And again, Team Global have the man advantage. How are they going to run with this one? Actually rotating back towards A. Cypher's there. Was in Palace, just moved himself out. Now, it's important for Fnatic that they don't start to rotate towards B, because that's going to give a free site to Team Global. That's exactly what Fnatic are doing. This site should be ripe for the taking if Team Global pushing right now.
Yeah, Twist is still on B as well, cleverly. He's going to be flashing out, drawing their attention, so that's why they've gone over to B. And look at that, it's worked like a charm. They finally realise, oh crap, it's A. And we're staring defeat in the face. So here we go, 4 plays 3 now. The smoke is going to allow them to plant, and Twist, being a right pain in the arse, is going to take Devil Walk down on the flank as well. Now 2 plays 3. Can JW and Flusher come up big to give them that little bit more life on D Mirage? I don't think so. Pyth is going to take down JW. That's a nice headshot, and you've got to say, Flusher here. Yes, he is going to drop. That's going to be DE Mirage 16-10. Global came back in fine fashion.
They certainly did. A lot of people were writing them off after that first map performance, but this is Counter-Strike. Anything is possible. And remember, that was Team Global's map. Fnatic performed extremely well on theirs of Inferno, but we are going down to Train. Last time we casted this, Team Global